The Mukorob Project really is the gift that keeps on giving, and it's not even Christmas yet. Tonight's focus is on the film Blackened. Now, Tuli, played by Shirimo Kanji, is a sophisticated beauty afforded all the luxuries by her rich benefactor. After a deadly altercation, this forces her into hiding and she falls for a humble taxi driver. She now joins us to speak on her experience and, of course, on the film. Shu, good evening and thank you so much for being here.
Hi,
how are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much. We, of course, had your sister here 2 days ago to speak on her film. And it's true. She said people often sort of, confuse the two of you.
Yeah.
I'm also a bit like, okay, they're not twins, they're just sisters.
Yeah, we're just sisters.
Yeah.
She's my older sister, so.
I want to start by talking about your background and of course, your career in film, when it started and what productions you've been a part of.
Right. I started off in 2018. I'm actually a theater actress. I started off in theater. I did a lot of theater productions for UNAM. One of my most outstanding one was Anchoring Love, written and directed by my sister. So, she's the plug. With film, I started off 2021. I was on my first film production for Measures of Men. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's like a genocide movie about the Herero and Nama war and all that. I was there as an extra, and that's where it all started off. I did an international short film, Stray Flower, which will actually show next week during Film Week. So I'm excited for people to see that.
Busy girl.
Very busy girl. And then I'm in 2 films for the Mukorob Project, which is Blackened, and another one that still has to come out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my journey and what I've done.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How did you hear about the audition call out for Blackened?
Well, I was actually referred to by someone. I saw the auditions and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to them the next day. But then that day I got a call. I was like, hey, they're looking for someone. Can you come and audition? And I went there and I got it.
Yeah.
So luck.
You play the role of Tuli. Is it fair to say that she's a bit of a slay queen? Talk to us about her character.
Well, I don't like the term slay queen. I think it's placed on women who like to look beautiful.
Yeah,
you wear makeup, you wear wigs, and people classify you as a slay queen. I think she's just a girl who's educated and has money and likes to look good. But there's more to her about that. She's not comfortable in her skin. She's had her whole life she's been put in a box. So seeing her journey, like falling in love and going to this humble taxi driver, it's kind of like her getting out of that box that she's been placed in, and just getting comfortable in her skin and finding out who she really is. Yeah, because she's been taught how to dress, how to look, how to walk and all that. So now it's her getting out of that shell that she's been placed in.
Yeah. I want to understand why the film is called Blackened.
I also want to understand. When I asked, they told me that it's basically, well, the film went through a lot of editing and through a lot of
Post-production?
Exactly. So back then the storyline was kind of different, so they had to like really make it more Namibian, because Tuli then was very different. So I think that's where the name still comes from, and then they just took it there. This sophisticated woman who now goes to like the ghetto, and then now she gets a little bit blackened, as they say. So yeah.
All right. Well, of course, I like to describe this Mukorob Project really as something special, because of what it stands for, and in these 13 amazing films that have come from this, collaboration between the NBC and MultiChoice. So I want to know what, your best takeaways were from, of course, the being part of a production like this, and of course the film itself. Yeah.
Well, I feel
films, because you're in another film as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this project is one to really put Namibian talent out there to the world. We are such a small country and also a small industry, so this project really puts us on the map to say this is what Namibia has to offer. This is our talent in terms of acting, editing, producers, directors, all this is what we have to offer. So kind of putting us there and say, hey, this is Namibia to the world. So being part of this is an honor really, and getting to showcase our talent as well.
Yeah, and also showcasing our beautiful country.
Indeed,
Yeah,
and
'cause some
our
of the-
our storytelling, our culture.
Yeah,
You know, you watch these films and you're like, oh my God, I know this place.
Yeah.
You know, Kapana, oh my God, it makes so much sense. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Namibia really to the world in terms
Namibia
of
to the world,
culture, in
indeed.
terms of,
Yeah.
talent.
What's next for you, Shi? What's next on your agenda and on your radar?
Well, you know, audition after audition. I want to get on more productions. I want to really work with different kind of people. Next year I have a lot of like projects that I'm working on, so I'm really looking forward to that. Other than that, I just want to, you know, expand my talent, expand my career, maybe go to SA, you know, if willingly.
Yeah.
I hope so. But yeah, looking forward to that really. I'm looking forward to working with a lot of people. Yes.
Well, all the best with your future plans and endeavors, and thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thank you for having me.
That was Shirimo Kanji, who plays Tuli in the film Blackened. Blackened is part of the 13 movies under the Mukorob Project, which is the collaboration between the MBC and MultiChoice.